I think that's something I really struggle with. Like, I think that there has to be something bigger. There has to be something more than this little thing. It, no, no. There actually doesn't have to be something bigger than the last. Hi, guys. Earlier today, I was watching a YouTube video, and the creator was talking about the filmmaker Kogonada and the filmmaker of the film Columbus, which I have not seen. But they were talking about how he, prior to making movies, would make video essays about movies, and how that activity was not like his going into it mindset was not, okay, I'm going to make these video essays, I'm going to get a lot of recognition, I'm going to make a lot of money, and I'm going to use that money to make my movies. Like, he just did it for the love of the game. And I'm sitting to myself, wow, nail file, wow. I don't do anything for the love of the game. The love for the game is something I lack intensely. Everything I do, I've conditioned myself to think that everything I do needs to be a part of like a bigger picture, a bigger, more divine plan. And like, why? Why? And my bigger picture changes like every handful of months. So my priorities are switching like boom, 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 boom. Like, what's one of my bigger pictures I had? Like, my current one. I wasn't gonna say it because I feel like embarrassed talking about it. Because like, whenever I talk about my goals, I get really self-conscious afterwards, whether that's like online or to my friends, or even when I'm writing in my journal. It's like, okay, now if it doesn't happen, you're gonna look fucking stupid. Like, I'm trying to get my driver's license before I go back on campus, and I've been talking about it with my friends, and I'm really excited, and I've been practicing a lot, and I feel really good when I drive. Like, I'm not scared anymore. The thought of me operating a vehicle like last year was horrendous to me. It was like the worst thing I could possibly do. Like, me being on the road was like the stupidest thing that could ever happen. But now I'm driving my friends around, and I feel great. But there's that little voice in my head that's like, now you have all these eyes watching you, so you're gonna fuck it up. So don't even try to get your license. And it's like, why when I'm doing great? Um, but yeah, anyways, so my current bigger picture. See, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I, like I've said in another video, I just watched Community for the first time, and I really loved it, and it's become one of my favorite shows. And I was already a fan of Alison Brie prior, but that just like really, I was like, wow, I love her so much. She's a really great actor. And so I've been watching a lot of like her movies and interviews, and every single time I watch another one of her projects, I'm just like, I have to work with her. Like Horse Girl, have you all seen Horse Girl? You need to watch that. It's incredible. All of the dialogue was improvised. I think that movie like solidified her as like one of my favorite actors. So I'm like, I need to work with Alison Brie, like it just has to happen. So I'm thinking to myself the other day, how can I do that? Like, what can I do? I was like, oh my gosh, I know, I'll write a movie and she can act in it and it's gonna be perfect and amazing. I'm going to sleep thinking of like, okay, think of a movie idea, think of a movie idea. And I go to sleep, and my TV, that scared me. And I have this dream that's like really like ambiguous, but it was interesting. And I wake up, I'm like, no, I need to go back to sleep and finish the dream right now. And so I do. And that happens a couple more times. And then I have one more segment of the dream, and then I pop up, grab my phone, I type out the film idea that the dream gave me. I was like, this is the best idea I've ever fucking thought of. Fuck every other movie idea I have. This is the one. This is the one that Alison Brie is going to act in, and it's going to be amazing. And so now every other script I have is now a stepping stone to me making that movie. I talked about in another video how sitting on my bed right now is the first draft of a feature film, the first feature film that I've ever written, an idea that I've had since I was 16 years old. That is now a stepping stone for this Alison Brie movie. And every single short film I have written that I have yet to direct and post on YouTube, those are now stepping stones. Like, why does one have to be bigger than the other? Like, why does this feature film that I've had in my heart since I was 16, why is that all of a sudden inferior? And now I'm only making that so I can get recognition and be famous enough to be able to approach Alison Brie and not look like a fucking weirdo. Like, what? Why now every short film idea is just a stepping stone to me getting recognition so I'm famous enough to approach Alison Brie and not look like a fucking weirdo? And it's like, what's going on? What's going on? Why can't all these things, like, live on its own plane? Why does it need to be associated with something bigger? Like, I get so caught up in, like, and this isn't just with, like, my film ideas, but this is just a more prominent one that is really, like, this is, like, a more prominent one. Like, I get so excited by the dopamine and caught up in the excitement of a new project that I neglect everything else I've been working on, even if it's been in my heart for years. So my bigger picture, every single time, everything else I do in my life is defined by that. What I post on YouTube, the songs I write in my journal, the poems I write in my journal, the short films I put on YouTube, like all of that needs to be relevant to how I'm going to achieve that bigger picture. And if it's not relevant, then it's not worth doing. Like, why do I think like that? Why do I think that? That's so sad. I have no love for the game. I have no love for the game. Like, why does everything need to be a part of something bigger than me or bigger than the last or bigger than I can imagine? Like, why can't it just be because I feel passionate and great about it? And like, why can't they all be filled with passion and excitement? Why don't I allow myself to be passionate about more than one thing at once? I have so much love inside of my heart. I have so much creativity and ideas. Why can't I spread the joy and love to all those creativity and ideas? I have so much love to give. Why can't I share it? Why can't I share it? It's like now everything else is temporary and doesn't matter. It's only this. It's only this bigger picture. But truly, the actual bigger picture is something that God, the universe, my spirit guides, spirit angels, whatever, have in store for me that I literally have no fucking idea about. Like, it's none of my business to know because I'm not there yet. And I keep forcing these tiny particles of the actual divine life that is planned for me as the bigger picture and forcing it, and nothing's natural anymore. Everything's calculated. But all these little things that I'm doing for the bigger picture, they matter on their own plane. They are powerful. They have potential, and I'm treating them like they're just something to discard so I can get a quick view or quick dollar or quick whatever the fuck. I'm so caught up. God, I hope that isn't loud. I'm so caught up in the excitement and potential of this bigger picture of this potential future that I'm missing out and neglecting my present potential. Like, I like to think that I really live in the moment, but I don't. All of these things can exist at once. Not one thing has to be more important than the other. And I think that's something I really struggle with. Like, I think that there has to be something bigger. There has to be something more than this little thing. It, no, no. There actually doesn't have to be something bigger than the last. Like, all these things can be the thing. Like, all these things can have value and importance. This Alison Brie movie idea, the movie Under My Bed, the script that I need to finish the second draft of, both of these things are two stories that I feel really passionate about, that I want to tell. So why can't they just be two stories that I feel really passionate about and want to tell? Why does one need to be like inferior to the other? And why does one have to be the one that I need to do to get this? Like, why? Like, ugh. Guys, we need to stop this. We need to find our love for the fucking game. So stop forcing yourself to be passionate about just one thing at a time. Because There are so many things in the world that deserve your love and attention. Give it to them. Give it to them. You have so much love to give. We have so much love to give. We are so creative and powerful, and we are everything everywhere all at once. We are the universe. We are the universe, and we have the power to do so many beautiful things. And we are neglecting that power. We are underestimating ourselves. And we should stop doing that. So find the love for the game. Spend every second doing what makes you happy. Spend every second doing what you want to do. Kim Cattrall said, I wrote this in my journal. Hold on. Kim Cattrall said, I don't want to be in a situation for even an hour where I'm not enjoying myself. And you know what? Me fucking too. So every decision I make is going to be led with love and excitement and joy. My hair looks weird. And listening to my soul and my heart, and all these things can be important at once and can be the bigger picture. My bigger picture, be happy, live life, do what makes me happy, express my creativity, tell my stories, and be passionate about everything in the entire world that I love and want to give attention and passion to. For the love of the game, do it.